Hello, peeps! I am Tidbit, and this video showcase is of Origins Wheeljack from the first episode of Transformers. Just move the road to the side and show you a box. I really like this. And, oh, there's a bit of yellow in there because there's a gimmick here. But first, let's show how I generally keep these two on my shelf. You can take the road and form it into this piece to then use this little slot to go into these slots on both sides. And you just like click it in and you can wrap it around and boom, there's the blast shield. But we'll just take that off, set it to the side for later. But now you can clearly see there's definitely something in there. So let's remove the weapons. Here's B's blaster. Here's Wheeljack's blaster. And then here's two little turbine things. They're used to cut fire. It was a cartoon. But let's open it up. You can take this whole top piece and just pop like so. Bring down the back. And here's B. They really get caught in there. But there they are. So we'll just set her off to the side. She has her own video you can check out. But here we have Wheeljack in their nice little box mode with no cargo in it this time, so we can get a nice good look. I've always liked this alt mode. It's so fun looking and very unique. It's got little windows here. And I love how it opens up. So you can fit anything. You can do this and get screen accurate, but I prefer to keep it like this. And you can have these little orange things that come with B and stick them on the side, but that's really tedious and you only get 5, so you can't even line them up properly because there's 3 spots on each side. We'll just keep those off to the side. But let's get on with the transformation. So you're going to want to open it up. Then here's actually a little secret. I've spooked everyone who's like, oh, I'll just skip the transformation. You can have it splayed out like so. Take it in blast shield configuration and attach it here. Shh, we'll act like we didn't know how to do that when we get there. But you can use this as like a little repair bay or something like that. And you can even, if you want to just make it even bigger, you can just flip it upside down. Even bigger. It's like a Jumbotron. So, keep that a secret. So, you open it up, and you want to fold out pretty much everything. Then, you're going to come to the side here and disconnect these tabs and this tab from their slots all along here and bend it away. You do that on both sides. Next, take the back door, fold in the edges, and then compress them down. Then you can come down here, flip up this green window part, take the feet, fold them down, rotate them around. Then click in the knee, because you get a nice grip point of just holding on to this plastic bit when everything's all splayed out. Then you can take what used to be the back door, fold them in, take this green section. This is its original configuration. You rotate it all the way around, you fold up the green, peg it in, and then you peg it into the door. Then you can take this piece, fold it up like so till it tabs in, bring it down, and then tab it into this spot to here, like that. And you do that on both sides, like so. Then you can take this piece and rotate it away, so it unclips from these 2 points. Then you can separate the bumper, like so, and then keep rotating, but at a new point. And then you're going to want to rotate them down, and then as you bend this point, this little fist pops out. And then you can close up the door and rotate the fist, rotate it down, and boom. We'll do the same on the other side. Rotate, move out the fist, and boom. Next, on the back, you're going to want to take these little white wing things, rotate them up, and then you can hinge this whole back section up. And you're going to want to peg them into the little wing things, like that. And they get pretty secure like this. Then you can take the back piece and tab it into that hole in the front. And then finally, you can unpeg the chest, move it up, and peg it into like the back of the neck, and spin the head around with the legs, and boom. Origins Wheeljack. And if you want to get extra accurate, you can take this, which is used as a blaster, and put it in this little shoulder spot to get really accurate about it. And then, what do you do with the accessories when they're in robot mode? Well, for one, you could theoretically just put them on the shoulders like it's a special guard. Or you can come to the backpack and actually store them. You can put the gun on the peg, and you can put these little turbine things on these 2 inner pegs, and then to lock them all in, we can take the blast shield and put them here. It's a nice little spot to do it. And then you get, like, energized Wheeljack, which is really fun. I like backpacks, and so this backpack that has wings that are energized, it's just really cool in my eyes. And it's great storage for these things so they don't fall out. But we're not done with Wheeljack here. We have a fan mode to make. So let's get that started. Going to want to take off this blast shield and these turbines. The turbines, not used at all. Then, take the blast shield and put it in upside down. Did you know you could do that? If you've been watching the entire video, you'd know that twice. Take the gun off, we're not using it. Then, take the arms, open up the panel, flip the fist properly around, fold it in. But then, take it and rotate like so. And you do that on the other side. And don't close it. We don't need to do that. Fist. Fold. Like so. Rotate the head. And unpeg the chest and its window. But just leave them unpegged. This is the best spot we can do that at. Then untab the back and take the wings and fold them into each other. And they make this really nice shape. Then just kind of fold this back down, but then so that way you can fold it up and get it out of the way of what we're about to do to these legs. So, what you are first going to do is rotate at the thigh. Then you are going to untab this piece and extend it, and then rotate it only about halfway up. Bend at the knee, flip up the green panel, spin it all the way around, and unpeg it from itself. Take the foot, bend it down so it cups at this angle. Then finally, take this and bring it all the way up here. We're going to deal with the rest of that later, but we're just going to do all those same things to the other side to prep. There's a lot of prep with this. All right, once we have it in kind of this jagged shape, we are going to take the arms, fold them downish, like so, take the chest and plug it in as if we were going into vehicle mode. And make sure the green window is untabbed, because it gets very difficult to escape when those are up. And you take this green and you bend it down just so that way it lines up with these gray walls. Then take the feet and rotate them so that way they are cupping the shoulders, like so. You can have them bent in or out if you want a more flat look. Then take the long pieces, bend them down, and complete the walls, or wings as you might be noticing, with the green. Now, you might be thinking, oh, are we done here? Is that it? Is this like a launch pad? Nope. This is how it would park when you're just getting your stuff at the space gas station. But how it flies is this all folds up and ends up like so. And generally you want to hold it from like this area so you can keep everything in line, because it is floppy, it isn't perfect, but it sure as heck gives a vibe of this huge like support ray platform with little thrusters. And there's a lot of customizability to it. We're not done, because normally, yeah, this would be where the headmaster stands, and that's the support platform. But there's a lot of little customizability. You can take these and bend them up to like do a curve shield, or even do it on both sides to give kind of a more sleek racing feel. You can pop these up to look like little windbreaks. There's just a lot of features when it's all flaps. And finally, the more important customization thing is you can just fold down the walls, close that up, and it's, boom, it's a flat platform that looks like a larger spaceship. So, thank you for watching. Like the video, comment your thoughts, check out the playlist for previous showcases, and subscribe to be notified when new ones come out. Bye-bye!